And the Zips will boot it away to start the game. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
So I'm seeing there's a lot of things missing out in Kansas City. Not a huge win, but Miami is missing out on money. Avoid the spread spot in Kansas City. That's what.
That's true. Anybody's playing.
First down for this offense.
It's hard to analyze, or I guess give a take on, because I don't know what matters to him. Does winning matter to him? Then yeah,
we'll try
probably
it over the
should
left
want
side.
to be on the Chiefs or whatever.
Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough,
I keep forgetting to change my shit with this
careful, you
team,
might
bro.
find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off season, so they better be ready to bring it today, David.
And the hardest thing to do in college football is to go on the road. Everything about it changes, and you want to shut this crowd up early. You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Motion from the offense. Quarterback keeps it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Now on second down. They'll go right back to him. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Wide receiver shows motion. Back to pass, it's Clark. Zings it complete to the right. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for.
Headed to the end zone, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. Lining up to add another.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. Handoff to the single back. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, make it just enough to keep the drive alive.
First and 10 for the offense. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and hand him the ball.
With the catch, it's Rush. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
Finds his big tight end. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Zips will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those...
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
So now they'll try to mitigate that disaster on 2nd down from the 15. Scanning the field, it's Clark. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Third down conversions, always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. He lets one fly deep. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. At the 30. After making the pick, he took it the other way, and he's dragged down at the 19.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field.
Let's go, Zips.
I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, breaking on the football, seeing the route, and going and getting the interception. Nice play by that safety.
Let's go, Zips. Let's go, Zips. Let's go, Zips.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
He'll pull it on the read. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the 1st quarter.
Brings up 2nd and goal. That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, LSU 6.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Back to pass, it's Harper. Lets it fly. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Zips.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting into rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Ohio State found a way to pick up the W, and a win is a win, but this was not the type of convincing victory they've gotten used to in Columbus. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
That's a really nice run. One thing I love about him is he's got versatility. Reminds me of a guy I used to play against back in the day, Kevin Falk. He could catch the ball, he could run the ball, he could block, he returned kicks. He did everything for the LSU Tigers. This guy, he's got that ability too. So many different tools in his toolbox.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. After the incompletion, they go back up top, using the back as a receiver on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Tigers with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end.
Oh!
He makes a catch.
So...
Huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Goes to the option. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll try to tack one more on their score.
Great decision-making by the quarterback on that option.
Why would CPU do that, bro? That's just dumb shit. Nigga literally just broke through and just kept running.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Line gets set, 1st down. He wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. These two conferences have been tied together for years through the Sugar Bowl, a little testiness with the whole Texas-Oklahoma thing, and now the rivalry on the field between the Big 12 and the SEC.
Yeah, and conference realignments played a big factor, too, between these two conferences. Think back to when Texas A&M and Missouri joined the SEC. So this is always a fun one to watch, David. Wide-open offense from the Big 12, and then you get the physicality and the speed from the SEC.
I think you nailed it right there. Two totally different worlds. They live in different worlds all the time. One is pitchy woo-woo, throw it around all over the yard. The other one, physicality. Which style can present itself today and win the ball game?
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 25. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Akron.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No chance to return that one up.
Let's go, Shaq. Let's go, Shaq. Let's get busy, Shaq.
Found it back in the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working. A lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Shakes off the tackle. Crosses the 30 to the 31, a 6-yard gain.
I told you, I used the one he gave me, babe.
Get a guy in his spot. He's in the hole. He's there to do his job. You can't get the guy in the ground. That's your job. Get him on the ground. Especially a guy that's not a huge back. You got to make that tackle. You can't make it easy on the offense when now they got a manageable situation.
And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch.
Oh, this nigga did not get there, Jarvis.
Off he goes.
That's up, man. I knew he was running for a vertical. I got cocky with my defense. I knew it was 4 verticals.
This offense is so good.
There was no surprise with it. It was absolutely 4 verticals, and I just let it happen.
So explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
To the air, it's Clark.
Okay, no.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read.
I don't have 200 touchdowns, bro. I don't even like them.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Well, there we go. We finally see some life in this offense running the football. Nice game to pick up the 1st down. Got to get more of that going moving forward because they have not run.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. To the air, it's Harper. It's complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
It's 3rd down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the Zips are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46. He's going to pass. He's got his man. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
2nd down coming up. He's looking to throw. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Zips come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Open space at the 25. Quarterback gets
Let's go, Harper.
Touchdown, Zips. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And I love that this offense stuck to it. Stuck to the run game. Didn't panic. They got down.
Let's go, freshman. I swear, I don't know who's redshirted on my fucking team. Alexander is for sure. Yeah, Alexander and Weiner are for sure. Alexander wasn't definitely redshirted.
They got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. He marched 78 yards down the field, and he finished things off with that 36-yarder for a score. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for
just plowing ahead. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Wants to throw on first down.
That's a pick. He lobbed that bit.
A turnover for the defense. Going the other way, and he's got room.
Let's go.
The senior just snatched the ball out of the air and gave it back to his offense.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Dropping back, it's Harper. They've got the screen set up. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 of the 11.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play. And I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Touchdown, Akron! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
Let's go, Zips.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse. And he breaks into the open. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the middle. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. They're facing a third down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Coming after it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to go deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Oh, and the offense just not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end.
And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And that ball will sail into the end zone for a touchback. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
28, LSU, 21.
LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. And here's the return. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. He'll start this third quarter with a run. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs. That is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to throw, it's Harper. Trying to get to it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. At the 35, he's loose. The expressway is wide open. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU!
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Norton.
You run the slant route day one, and this is something that the quarterback and the wide receiver has done 100 million times out there on the field in the offseason. I see man-to-man coverage. I know I can run the slant. Boom. Stick my foot in the ground, throw it, completion to my wide receiver.
Still running at the 40. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Looking to go up top on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down.
And perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early. Saving the touchdown. Nice timing by that defender.
The running back has it. And he moved it slightly forward. Defense played it well. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Rush. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Able to get a couple on the play.
Block. It wouldn't let me change who I blocked.
Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll do it himself.
Oh, I held him. I let go of the butt, bro.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourself. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the
I
run
let
in
go of the
college football,
butt,
but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Quarterback checking the play. Looking to throw. It's Harper. Makes the grab. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. He knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often. And with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Forced out of the pocket. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on 1st down in the red zone.
Well, this quarterback's been lighting it up. I think at this point of the game, this defense isn't even expecting run. They tried to go play action down by the goal line to freeze the defense. They didn't bite on it, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Pushes toward the goal line. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Thank you, baby. Let's go, Williams.
With that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half. On to attempt the try.
Big boy football. Let's get it.
Physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Bayou Bengals will run after that last score. He'll off one deep down the left side.
No, they didn't let me switch to him. Oh, they didn't let me switch to him.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass, locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Man, this quarterback is fast. And you saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit. And it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's up to 25. Fast motion from the offense. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. A strike downfield. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football all week long.
Why did they make me switch to
this game? We're going to target our best player.
And then switch to the fucking corner, bruh.
Gets to the quarterback.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
Makes a connection. There to make the stop, and we played 3 in this one.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score accurate, 35, LSU 28.
Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Yeah, and you can tell the timing wasn't great, and quarterback receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Looking to pass. It's Clark. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. That's exactly what they told us they wanted to limit. Yards after the catch, and it pays off on this play.
And especially in these situations in 3rd down when you know the ball's going to come out fast. Understanding that, breaking on the football, going, making the tackle, and forcing the 4th down.
LSU quick to the line. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted...
The defense sort of hurts this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage for a loss.
You got to keep chasing and keep defending. When you got scrambling QBs that get outside the pocket, you got to keep defending down the field and keep coverage on the wide receivers. And good job with pursuit drill, running them down, making them run out of bounds, and that counts in the record books for a sack. Give me one of those, please.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Akron. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. The Red Hawks of Miami are just steamrolling their way to victory. No way the experts saw this coming, a lead that just keeps growing and growing. They're up by 31 over the Sharks. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. To throw, it's Clark. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This has got to be frustrating if you're the offensive coordinator, because you've had receivers open down the field, just haven't had time to get them the football. This defense doing an outstanding job with their pass rush.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Green. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. LSU right back to the line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet in my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
Caught over the middle. It's Durham. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Pressure coming. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
They're trying to get to it. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Let's go, Zips. 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 Them boys out here playing, bruh. Zip them up.
Trying to find his man on first down.
Zip him up.
Down the left side.
Zip him up. Zip him up. Zip him up. Zip him up.
Nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter, but they are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Zip him up. Zip him up.
Take it away after scoring the touchdown. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
Look at that.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up. He lobs one high down the left side. And that is his 5th interception. If
Zip him up.
Try for 6, he'll be lucky.
Zip him
He
up.
got that return flanking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
This is a
Let's get him out of here, baby.
when you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. With jet sweep pass. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. You boys is yelling, oh, read it. That's kind of crazy, dog. I ain't gonna cap. That shit threw me off, bro. I ain't never seen that before.
Offense getting set for first down. Hands it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout. Akron.
They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Back to throw, it's Harper. Pocket starts to collapse.
I should have just took off. I should have just took off, bro.
Timeout called there.
Trying to be fucking politically correct. Should have just let that bitch
as much time as possible. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Wide out in motion. Quarterback will audible. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Zips decide to punt it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
They made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things to coach upon, and at this point, I think if you're a head coach, David, you're just trying to see which of your guys aren't quitting late in the game.
Yeah, which is a real thing, by the way. Who's going to compete to the final whistle? What do we talk about all the time? Coaches are always preaching to these guys.
Catch the ball.
Just compete as hard as you can. So, good opportunity to try to finish this game with something positive. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
And listen, everything's four-down territory at this point when you're trailing by this much late in the game. So it's okay you didn't get the first down there, but now the pressure's on to convert this. Otherwise, it's...
Here we go. We got home now. We got home now. Let's go.
Take any more chances, they'll line up in victory formation. And they're just about out of chances. The defense can stop it one more time as the quarterback takes a knee.